Hello everyone, I am Jithasree, Senior Business Consultant at Epixel Solutions. Thank you for taking time to join us today. We are excited to discuss one of the biggest transformations happening in the direct selling industry: social commerce and community selling, the future of direct selling growth. Over the past decade, direct selling has changed dramatically. Customers no longer wait for someone to introduce a product. Instead, they search online, watch product reviews, follow influencers, read customer experiences, and compare multiple brands before making a purchase. This shift has created tremendous opportunities for direct selling companies. The businesses that succeed today are not necessarily the ones with a larger sales force, but those that build trust, create engaging online experiences, and foster strong communities. Today's webinar will explore how customer buying behavior has evolved, why social commerce is becoming essential, the importance of community building, how technology is supporting this transformation, and practical strategies that direct selling businesses can adopt. Whether you are a startup or an established direct selling company, these trends will play a major role in your future growth. Let's begin with a brief introduction to Epixel. Epixel has been helping direct selling businesses succeed for over a decade. Today, we proudly serve clients across more than 90 countries, working with businesses ranging from startups launching their first compensation plan to large enterprise organizations managing thousands of distributors. Our focus extends beyond software. We help businesses build scalable ecosystems that support long term growth. We continuously innovate across areas such as AI powered automation to streamline business processes, gamification to enhance distributor engagement and motivation. We have advanced analytics and business intelligence to enable smarter decisions and scalable MLM technology that grows alongside your business. One thing we have learned from working with companies around the world is that technology alone doesn't guarantee success. The businesses growing the fastest are those that combine powerful technology with strong customer relationships. That brings us to today's topic. Let's take a moment to think how we personally make buying decisions today. Imagine you're planning to purchase a health supplement, a skincare product, or a fitness equipment. What do you do first? Most likely, you search on Google or AI tools, watch YouTube reviews, read customer comments, check Instagram or Facebook, or ask friends for recommendations. Only after building confidence, you make a purchase. Your customers behave exactly the same way. Today's customers research extensively before purchasing. They trust real people more than advertisements. They expect transparency. They want authentic experiences and prefer personalized interactions. For direct selling companies, this changes everything. Years ago, a relationship often started with a personal meeting. Today, the relationship usually begins online. A prospect may follow a distributor's social media profile for weeks or months before sending a message. By the time they reach out, they've already formed an opinion about the brand. That's why your online presence has become your first impression. So, what exactly is social commerce? Simply put, it's the combination of social media and online shopping. Instead of discovering a product on one platform and purchasing it somewhere else, customers can discover, learn, interact, and even buy directly through social media. Platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube have evolved into complete shopping ecosystems. A customer might watch a product demonstration on Instagram, read customer comments, ask questions through direct messages, and place an order, all without leaving the platform. For direct selling businesses, this creates tremendous opportunities. Social commerce makes product discovery faster. It creates interactive conversations instead of one way advertising. Most importantly, it shortens the customer's buying journey. Social commerce allows brands and distributors to turn social interactions into meaningful buying opportunities by connecting with customers where they already spend their time. More importantly, it combines discovery, engagement, trust, and purchasing into one connected customer experience. The easier you make the buying experience, the higher the chances of conversion. Now, let's see why social commerce matters for direct selling. As we know, direct selling has always been built on relationships. Social commerce simply expands those relationships digitally. It allows distributors to turn their personal networks and social presence into powerful channels for customer engagement and business growth. Instead of reaching only people in your immediate network, distributors can now reach audiences across cities, countries, or even globally. Every satisfied customer can become a content creator. Every product review becomes social proof. Every customer story builds credibility. This creates several business advantages: larger distributor reach, better customer acquisition, increased brand visibility, higher customer engagement, and more buying opportunities. Perhaps the biggest benefit is trust. People trust recommendations from people they know or people they follow far more than traditional advertising. That's exactly why user generated content performs so well. When customers become storytellers, brands become more believable. Okay, let's now move on from social commerce to community selling. Although these concepts are related, they're not the same. Social commerce focuses on transactions. Community selling focuses on relationships. Community selling means creating an environment where people feel connected not only to your products but also to your mission and to each other. Strong communities encourage learning, collaboration, support, knowledge sharing, and customer success. Think about successful fitness communities. People don't just buy protein supplements, they join challenges, they share progress, celebrate achievements, and they support each other. The product becomes part of a much larger experience. This creates emotional connections that are difficult for competitors to replicate. When people feel valued and supported, they're more likely to remain engaged. They share their experiences and grow with a brand. So, why do communities matter so much? Because acquiring a new customer is often much more expensive than retaining an existing one. Communities help businesses increase customer retention, improve distributor motivation, strengthen brand loyalty, generate referrals naturally, and encourage customers to advocate for the brand. When customers feel connected to a community, they don't simply purchase once, they continue engaging. They recommend products, they invite friends, they participate in discussions. Eventually, many become ambassadors for the brand. Communities transform marketing from company driven promotion into customer driven advocacy. That's incredibly powerful. Communities cannot grow without meaningful content. Content starts conversations. Conversations build relationships, and relationships create business growth. The most successful direct selling companies consistently share valuable content such as educational posts, product demonstrations, success stories, expert advice, customer testimonials, user generated content, etc. Notice that very little of this content is direct selling. Instead of saying buy this product, you're helping customers solve problems. Helpful content builds credibility. This credibility builds trust, and trust eventually leads to sales. The real power of content is not just in getting views or likes, it is in starting conversations which become the foundation for building relationships. Remember this simple formula: content leads to conversations, conversations build relationships, relationships drive growth. Now, let's talk about challenges and opportunities. Of course, this journey isn't without challenges. Maintaining active communities requires consistency. Creating quality content takes time. Authentic communication requires effort. Managing multiple social platforms can be overwhelming. However, every challenge creates an opportunity. Companies that consistently engage their communities enjoy higher customer loyalty, stronger relationships, more referrals, greater brand awareness, and long term sustainable growth. One a direct selling company noticed that many new distributors join the business but become inactive after the first few months. They attend the initial training but gradually lose motivation and engagement. Do you know how they overcame this challenge? Instead of relying only on traditional training, the company created a digital distributor community where members can share experiences, access short learning content, celebrate achievements, and receive recognition for milestones. Over time, experienced distributors began mentoring new members, creating a culture of peer support and collaboration. Ultimately, a challenge around distributor engagement became an opportunity to improve retention, motivation, collaboration, and ultimately business growth. So, the companies that invest in relationships today will have stronger businesses tomorrow. Technology can help automate many processes, but authenticity must always come from people. Looking ahead, technology will continue transforming direct selling. Artificial intelligence is already helping businesses personalize customer experiences. Predictive analytics can identify buying patterns. Intelligent engagement helps distributors communicate more effectively. Business intelligence enables smarter decision making. But despite all these technological advancements, one thing remains unchanged. People still buy from people they trust. In my opinion, technology should never replace human relationships. Instead, it should strengthen them. The future belongs to organizations that successfully combine technology, data, automation, and genuine human connection. That's where sustainable growth happens. As we conclude, let's recap today's key messages. First, customer buying behavior has changed permanently. People research first and purchase later. Second, social commerce has become one of the most powerful channels for customer engagement. Third, communities are no longer optional. They are becoming one of the strongest competitive advantages for direct selling businesses. Fourth, we saw how valuable content builds trust, strengthens relationships, and creates loyal customers. Finally, the future belongs to businesses that successfully combine advanced technology with authentic human connections. At Epixel, we believe technology should empower people, not replace them. So, thank you for joining today's webinar. We hope these insights help you prepare your business for the next generation of direct selling growth. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to discuss them in the Q&A session now. Okay, so we have a couple of questions here. The first one is, how can direct selling businesses get started with social commerce? I would say start by identifying where your customers are more active and create valuable, consistent content for those platforms. Focus on education, product demonstrations, and customer stories rather than simply promoting products. Once trust is established, make the purchasing journey as simple and seamless as possible. Okay, so there's another question. How can distributors build an engaged community? Here, the key is to provide value beyond the product. Distributors can share useful information, answer questions. We have to celebrate customer successes, encourage discussions, and create a sense of belonging. When people feel supported and connected, they're more likely to stay engaged and become loyal customers or brand advocates. I hope that answers that question. Okay, yet another question is here. How can technology and AI support community led selling? Okay, technology can help distributors understand customer behavior, personalize communication, automate routine tasks, and identify engagement opportunities. AI and analytics can provide useful insights that help you in decision making. But the human connection remains essential. As we discussed earlier, the goal is to use technology to make relationships more meaningful and scalable, not to replace them. All right, with that, let's wind up the session for now. In case there are more questions, we'll be in touch with you personally. Let me take a moment to sincerely thank each one of you for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time and attention. And I hope the ideas we discussed today will help you explore new opportunities and drive meaningful growth. Thank you once again for being with us throughout the webinar. Have a wonderful day.